Now, from WBZ Sports, this is Burton Ernie Talk Football with Fauria.
Welcome, everyone, to Burton Ernie Talk Football with Fauria. I'm Steve Burton. The bye is behind us. Bye week. 4 games to go in the regular season, and none bigger than this Sunday with the Bills coming to Foxborough with the division title on the line. Join me now is Ernie Adams and Christian Fauria. Hat and T-shirt game. Patriots win it. If they win it, they clinch the AFC East title.
And it'll be a great atmosphere at Gillette Stadium on Sunday. You know, everybody's been on the Patriots about strength of schedule. There's no question they're playing a good playoff quality team who's got a lot to play for on Sunday. So this is, get your popcorn out. This will be a good one to watch.
You know what? But when the season starts, when they show up in August and they start talking about what their goals are, and, you know, some teams don't want to admit what their goals are because they're fearful if they don't reach them, people are going to be critical of them. Most of the locker rooms I've been in, we address first place. We want to make sure we win our division. You win your division, and then you can start talking about. But before you do anything, you got to win your division. And then if you don't win your division, it's a playoff. So this is a milestone for them. This is a big accomplishment, especially how bad they have been the last 3 years.
Well, they haven't done it yet, but they have a chance. They have a chance to do it.
Right, but this is, you know, you get the anticipation is building. Everybody knows it's a big game. I mean,
is this like a playoff game?
He'll have some similarities. I mean, you know, a playoff game is instant death. You know, you drop a pass, we're going to go lift weights, get ready for the next off season. But it will have a similar atmosphere. I mean, everybody just okay, hat and T-shirt game. They know we win the division. That's as like Christian said, that's a big milestone for this team, particularly where they were at even the start of the season.
Especially, it's going to be especially special for the young guys, right? Mm-hmm. These guys. Now, you've played in so many of these games. You coach so many of these games. You get your hat and your T-shirt. What do you do with it?
Save it. No, you put it on. You wear it around the
that day.
Sure, absolutely. I mean,
but there's more.
Right, but it's a first step. But it's just winning a game in the National Football League is hard. Winning your division, that's significant.
I think I wore mine home, and I don't think I ever wore it again. It was, and I think maybe I'm just greedy that way. I just felt like it was cool, but I wasn't satisfied with that. I just felt there was a bigger goal for the team collectively, and that was kind of what. And we were talking about. We never ran around saying Super Bowl or bust, Super Bowl or bust. It was just, we want to win. And that was one of those little awards that you would get. You just kind of collect them, put it in your back pocket, and you don't talk about it anymore.
All right, so here's the situation. If the Patriots don't win, if they don't beat Buffalo on Sunday, they can still win the title, AFC East title, if they beat Miami and the Jets. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Right? This is not a must-win for the Patriots, but it makes things a lot easier if they go out and win it.
Right, but that's the difference between a real playoff game, which is obviously must-win. But I think you go into this game as a player or a coach, you're thinking, hey, we're playing a real good team. If we really want to do something, now's our time to show what we've got. You enjoy getting ready for games like this.
All right, let's talk about two quarterbacks that are facing each other. Okay, Josh Allen, Drake Maye. Josh Allen won the MVP last year. Mm-hmm. Drake Maye's up for it this year. If Drake Maye outshines Allen, now, we can't obviously forget about Matthew Stafford. Mm-hmm. But if Drake Maye outshines Allen in this game, what does that do for his status for MVP?
Look, every time Drake Maye goes out and plays well, that's what's important. I'm not hung up. I mean, anything you're voting for, to me, it's like the college playoffs. I mean, you take that with 4 grains of salt. The big thing is for Drake Maye and the rest of the Patriots, go out and play a real good, solid football game.
I do think people are looking at this game as not a passing of the torch, but a comparison. And just like the Heisman Trophy in college, they like to create a comparison.
Right.
So now you have last year, and I think it's fair that does it mean that Drake Maye is ultimately better than Josh Allen? I don't know yet because we have a long history with Josh Allen. But if he goes out there and he wins the game and he brings them from behind, similar to what Josh Allen did last week when they played the Ravens, they're absolutely going to say, because I don't think they want to give it to Drake Maye. Mm-hmm. I don't think they want to. I think they want to give it to Matthew Stafford. So there needs to be something tangible that they can use when they go on all these talking head shows.
All right, let's look at the bigger picture, okay, the conference. Mm-hmm. Okay, if the Patriots win and remain 11-2, and Denver wins out, Denver has the upper...
Right.
The number one ranking.
Yes.
Okay, so the Patriots, if the Patriots were to do this right now, take a look at the schedule. What the Patriots have left and what Denver has left. Denver has a much tougher road to go with 4 games left of the season than the Patriots. Agree?
No question. But that's, I'm sure that Denver feels like they're with this kind of stuff, they're in playoff mode. They've been there,
and it's tough to win in Denver.
No question.
It's tough for opponents to come in Denver and win. Take a look at that schedule.
Yep.
Patriots, who they have left, they got to play Baltimore. That game has been flexed, by the way, Christian.
Yep. That means that people are recognizing the Patriots as being good again.
Right.
When they flexed them out earlier in the season, now they're putting them back for Sunday night.
Well, that's why you have the flex, so you can look and say, here's a team that's playing well. We want the nation to see them.
Listen, I think the Denver Broncos I think they're good for at least 1 loss, possibly 2. They've been winning games late with heroics. Their defense is unbelievable. Their defense is better than your defense. But we don't have to worry about that right now. I think if the Patriots...
Denver's got a tough...
They have a tough schedule, and their division is much better. Like their AFC West is better than the Patriots' AFC East.
And that's why, actually, I think this is a particularly interesting game for the Patriots because, look, no player, no coach at the Patriots has anything to do with the schedule they've played. But now they're playing a much better football team than they've been playing. This isn't the Giants. This isn't the Browns. This isn't the Titans. Mm-hmm. I mean, they've been, like dialing up the bad teams. They're playing a good football team this week.
When you face a team a second time around, Buffalo comes in with a bigger chip on their shoulder because they lost, right? So how do you face a team trying to beat them twice?
You know them better. It's not, you playing them. You know what they do. Your players have gone.
Even though you played them a while ago.
Right, but it's still. There's a lot of carryover.
Listen, I think I loved it because there's a lot of the work has already been done. There's some familiarity with the team. You know the personnel. You know what they're good at. And if you're going against that guy, maybe you're holding on to a certain play or a route, holding on to that in your back pocket. And I never really believed that burden of proof was on the team that won the first meeting. Mm-hmm. I think that had nothing to do with it. So fresh slate, winner take all.
All right.
That's it.
Hat and T-shirts.
Yeah, hat and T-shirts.
Where do they keep the hat and T-shirts before they pull them out? In the locker room somewhere?
Well, I'll tell you what's really interesting because they could put the hat and T-shirts in the locker rooms, but then if a team loses in the last play, they got to get those down off the hangers.
Oh, because they're on the hangers or in each each locker, right?
Believe me, there's somebody in that locker room pulling them out.
They're handing those shirts out to you on the field, though. I mean, you'll be wearing one over your pants.
But the hats, a lot of those are hanging in the locker rooms.
Yeah. But it's like, okay, the ultimate hat and T-shirt game is the Super Bowl. That's why for the team that loses the Super Bowl, that's why their stuff, there are kids running around in Eastern Africa.
Some third world country.
Third world country.
Carolina Panthers, 2004 champs. Nope.